For weeks, protesters in Nigeria have been calling for an end to a special law enforcement group called SARS, which stands for Strategic Anti-Robbery Squad. The movement, hashtag End SARS, trending worldwide, sparking protests in other cities. Here to explain more about what's going on, how New Yorkers are really getting involved, is Duke, an entertainment executive and an End SARS and New York City protester. So good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
So first off, explain why this law enforcement unit, SARS, has been put in the global spotlight, because some people may not have heard that there was this special anti-robbery squad in the Nigerian police department formed in 1992. So kind of explain and give the backstory here.
So the SARS department, like you just explained, it's a special unit with the police force. Now, the problem with that is that that unit has been killing a lot of youths. They've been extorting a lot of youths. Rather than protecting the youths, they have been shooting the youths and robbing the youths, in a case where if you drive a good car, if you own a good phone, if you do anything that looks flashy or you look successful, they stop you on the road. They can shoot you right there if you do not cooperate, or they take you to the ATM to withdraw money and give it to them. So that's the summary of what the issue is, really.
Yeah, and to be very clear here, these are youth individuals who aren't breaking any laws. They're obeying the law. They're just stopped for their appearance and how they look, because they might be driving a nice car, like you said. But you know what? For many years, I was doing some research. Nigerians have been speaking out against SARS, and nothing has been done. So what makes this time different?
So they've claimed to disband SARS in 2017, 2018, 2019. And now again, the youths are fed up, because it's come to the point where even when you go visit, you cannot leave, you cannot look fresh, you cannot look good. You have to be conservative in how you look, or you cannot have a dreadlock. It's very, it's heartbreaking. So the youth got fed up. And mind you, keep in mind that majority of Nigerians are youths.
Yeah, and I want to be very clear here, because you referenced that SARS was ending over the years. Once again, the government said that they would end it on October 11th of this month, meaning it was still going on. So the movement to end SARS has been going on for quite some time, driven by the youth population. And, I want to get to this, because what do you think right now of the correlation between the youth driving the protest there and what we're seeing unfold on the streets in New York City here as well? I happen to live right by the Nigerian consulate and saw the massive protest coming down 2nd Avenue.
So what we're doing in New York is, even if those who live, because the protest is going on all over the country, in the United States as well, in Houston and DMV, all over California. Now, what New Yorkers are doing is they're standing in solidarity with those in Nigeria, because a lot of people who are in the United States who are from Nigeria, or who, of Nigerian descent, have experienced it. I lost my best friend to police brutality in Nigeria. Yeah. So it's closer to home, and we don't want it to be the next person. And keep in mind that the international community is keeping quiet. So we're pushing now, and there seems to be a lot of outcry and a lot of support coming from the international community. Yeah. Joe Biden tweeted, Hillary Clinton tweeted. So everyone is saying to the government what is going on.
Yeah, and you're mentioning some of those names, Joe Biden being one of them. We're also seeing celebrities, right? Trevor Noah, Kanye West, Beyonce, Rihanna tweeting out, speaking out about it. How important has it been to the movement to have big names bringing awareness? Because what we saw when Black Lives Matter took off earlier this year, it was really a correlation of many different races behind this movement.
Yes. So the importance is that it creates more awareness, and it also makes the government understand that the world is watching. Because in that protest, like you guys covered last time, we had people from Chinese descent. We had people we had white people. We had people from African descent, Black Americans, everyone supporting the movement. Because remember that every life is precious. Every life should be regarded as precious. So if something is going on the world, in one part of the world, everyone should speak up, just like everyone in the world spoke up for Black Lives Matter. Right. So that's where we're driving at, to get the international community, human rights, all the human rights organizations, the ICC, the United Nations. We need them to speak up and act, because the government is acting blind.
Duke, from gun violence here in the U.S. to Black Lives Matter, I don't know but the youth are leading the charge, and those in power are listening to the youth. So I hope this time is different for you guys as well over in Nigeria. Thank you for coming on this morning. Keep us posted, okay?
All right. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for coming on and really unpacking this, because I think some people just don't know exactly what was going on there. So do appreciate it.